Hello, YouTube. Well, hello guys, in DeviantArt2. I'm going to teach you guys how to make. I'm gonna make a tutorial here how I make my characters in VRoid. For this is the first tutorial. I'm gonna make some tutorials for teach you animation. This is gonna be part 1. And to make this, we're gonna need some tools. We're gonna need, well, VRoid, of course, VRoid Studio. You can get it for free on Steam. And we're gonna need a drawing software. The drawing software I use is Krita. It's a free software, so that's why I use it. I could download the latest version. I'm already recording the tutorial, so I will just use the version I have. If you guys don't have a drawing software, use Krita because it's free. If you have, use the drawing software that you already got used to. Alrighty then. Let's start VRoid. You're going to install it. And now let's create a character. So I'm going to be making a female character. Wow, this is slow. What's happening? Okay. And let's start with the character creation. This is the character that we want. This is going to be our reference. So to get the color correctly, we're going to go to this, what is it called? We're going to go to this navigator. We're going to go to this web page. I don't know the terminology. We're gonna copy and we're gonna paste to get the colors correctly. So if we click, we will get the color. We select everything except the numeral and we can paste the color. Like this. And that's how we get colors. So let's start making the design here. Let's start with face. And let's look for a similar hair. We could create the exact hair in Blender, but that is gonna be too hard. So we are just gonna be using the tools that we have here. Actually, let's start with the face. Let's grab the eye color. And paste it in the eye. Where is it? Irises. Let's grab the skin color. Paste it in the body. Let's delete this face paint. Oh, wait. The cheeks, I think it is. Cheeks. Let's delete it. Delete this. Let's delete the eyelids. I don't like this. So I'm deleting them. And let's make the eyebrows the same color as the hair. There we go. Now, something I like to do is to delete the ears because my characters are animals. I like deleting the ears. So that's what I'm going to do. Here we go into facets. We are going to look for ear. Ear size. Wait, this is not the option. Is remove ears. There we go. Okay. So what are we missing now? I think we're going straight for the outfit now. No, what am I talking about? It's time to do the hair. So let's look for something similar to this. front hair, something that goes to a side like that. I mean, maybe this. This is one possibility. Now let's look if there is a better one. Oh, I think this is better. This may be better. So these two are possibilities. This is another possibility. This is another possibility. Like this, you're gonna check all hairs. And you're gonna pick the closest to the one you want. Because, I mean, that is what I recommend you. However, since this is a tutorial, I am going to teach you guys how to make your own hair. So, let's make this. The problem is going to be the back. Okay, let's see if we have something in the back that is similar. She actually doesn't. She has very short hair. So this should be easy. Honestly, this is fine. She has hairs to the sides. Is there side? Side. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to use the hair creator that VRoid gives you. So you're gonna click on create new, then you're gonna go into your new hair, and you're going to edit hairstyle. There we go. So now, oh right, I'm doing this with the right click to do this. I mean left click. Well, right or left? Right, yes. Sorry, English. My English is not my main language. Okay. So we're gonna grab the brush, and with this you can draw the hair. You see, very easy. So let's see how her hair is. We're gonna go from the top and go like this. Whoops, I fucking it up. No, it doesn't go from the top, it comes from the side, from here. So let's do it from over there. But I mean, yeah, it's a little hard to do this, but it's also kinda alright. Okay, so this last one can be a little smaller. How do I change this? I need to... Oh no, I deleted everything. Okay, I think that I fucked this up. Okay, so to delete one of these points, you right click it. I need this to be small, less thick. So it should be on width, less thick. Okay, a little bit more. 0.4, 0.4. I keep ruining everything. Okay, like this. There she is. And now on the side, from here, she's gonna have more hair. So let's add another one. So now what I want to is to grab this and make it below the other hair. Ooh, actually I should grab this other hair and make this one bigger. So let's resize this hair. Increase the size and move it up. So it's covering the other hair. I think it's looking all right. Actually, I'm not such a fan of this other hair. It's supposed to be smaller, so let's actually delete this hair and let's add a new one that's going to be a smaller. So I'm not a fan of this hair that is below. Not a big fan of that. So let's see if we can fix that, adding some hair below it. Let's just add a new hair. A group 3. Let's make this one smaller. Smaller. Whoops, too small. Yeah. Well, it's not looking the best, but it's looking something. Ah, this is what I wanted. No thickness. Okay, less thickness. Yes. Just to cover that bald spot, you know? And let's move you a little bit lower. Okay. So, how similar is she looking? Not very similar. Beside her, she has like big things on the side. So I guess it's time to add that. At group 4. So we're going to be adding these big things on the side. For that, we're gonna increase the size of this cage. Give a mirror. We're gonna increase the size of this cage to remind us of what we're trying to make. And now let's add the hair that we want to. Actually, let's still moving these things. Okay, now let's draw these hairs. You may need to go a little higher, maybe. Okay, let's start this. It needs to be longer. Hair parameters. Was it width? I think it was width. Yes, but you need to be bigger in here as well. A bit. Whoops. Okay. Like this maybe? Let's see. No, you need to end on a tip. So let's try making you a tip. Yes, this looks nice. Okay, so let's start making the hair here. Mm, this could look better. Let's see how we can improve this. Maybe if I start from the base. No. This is hard, but that's okay. Okay, so let's select this cage and let's decrease it here because it's looking too big. Oh my god, I didn't click on mirror. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fixed. Okay. How is this hair looking? It's looking different. I think we need another cage in here. Can we duplicate? Yes, we can duplicate. So let's delete all the hairs here. Is there a way to delete more than one? There is not. So let's keep deleting. Okay, and let's create this another cage to make these hairs that are going like escaping from a side like this. And we duplicate again, delete this hair, delete this hair. Actually, keep those hairs, and let's change the cage now. Okay, I think she's looking similar. Maybe these hairs on the back shouldn't look like this, but I kinda like it like this. Also, the OC owner is my friend, so I think they will be fine with whatever I choose to. And this back hair we may need to delete. Because I think it's getting in the way, so let's delete all of this. Yes. No. Okay. Okay, so there is some of these that we can delete. This is not so necessary actually, we can just work like this. I'm just trying to make it look a little better, but I guess we can go just like this. So I actually don't want the highlight, so let's change it like this. You can go a little lower. It looks like there is a hole in there. Yeah, it appears I deleted something I shouldn't have. Maybe. Maybe you can go up. Let's just leave it at that. Let's move on. Oh, she has little lines, so I guess we can add more hair. With the little lines, the little highlights. We could. So let's make those. Actually, there should be a duplicate of this. Duplicate, please. Let's delete these hairs. And in here, let's add a material. Let's make it white. And let's paint. I want this to be have barely width, no thickness. And see it. Okay. Previous 3, resize, bigger over here, bigger over here. Now let's try painting. I can see it now, but it's too big. No width, no thickness. Now this looks better. And let's see how do you have it. Like this, like this. I cannot see that. Let's adjust the size a little bit more. Forward to the side. Alright, so now let's paint it. We could have edited the texture, but I think that would have been harder. So let's try it in here. This is still too big. Can't I make it smaller? Yes, this is better. Where does it start? I think only a couple will do. Like this. Yeah. So let's save this as new item. And I think her name is Lucy, so let's rename this as Lucy Hair. Whoops. Lucy Hair. Okay. Let's delete this. Alright, so let's work on the outfit. We need the body here, outfit, tops. So, since this is a tutorial, I guess I should make it from scratch. I guess so. So, we're gonna create this top. This a blouse. What I always use is inner top bodysuit. This is a very thick, no, very shrinked outfit that is very sticked to the skin. We could try using that, or maybe I can just use this mini t-shirt and we delete the arms. Let's try it like that. I usually go for bodysuit. I'll teach you bodysuit while doing some other body part. So, go here. We're gonna grab the eraser, make it bigger. Whoops, mirror please. Okay, and we delete this. I see, she has no arms. Yes, that is why I use close with those here. So this is why I use the other one, bodysuit. Okay, so we're going to create bodysuit, inner top bodysuit. Let's delete this one, edit texture, and on top of this bodysuit, we are going to add template, Minish t-shirt. There it is. And now we can delete. So if you want to be more exact, you can do some marks in here. Like this is marking it that I don't want this here or those lines. You know, so we're gonna grab this and we're gonna export guide. What's her name? Lucy. Guide. Yes, guide. And we're gonna export as shirt or something. And now we're gonna open Krita. And we're gonna open those two files. Files. Okay, so let's open those two files. Open picture, VRoid, Lucy. Let's open those two. All right, actually, what is the color? White, right? So this is fine. Whoops, what is it? White, yes, this is fine. So what we wanna do is grab the eraser tool and delete where it was. Where was it that I wanted to be deleted? I want these two out. Seems. Yes. So let's delete stuff more precisely in this software. Alternatively, you can draw an outfit in here. Whoops. It's actually fine if you don't make it exact because you're not gonna be making that much of a difference in Blender. Also, we may remake this shirt in Blender but that's gonna be like almost at the end. We wanna do physics. We may need to remake this shirt with better geometry in Blender. But for now it's fine. The geometry doesn't look so bad actually. If it's really like this in Blender, this is fine. Alright, so we're gonna export this as PNG. This is gonna be shirt. Oops. Shirt. Yes, replace it. Accept, save as. C shirt. And now we're gonna get this new shirt. There we go. I fucked up a little bit, but that's fine. Well, we delete this. We could have actually deleted one more, I think. Let's actually do that. Let's delete one more. Actually, I will show you another way. Do this. We're gonna draw vectors. So we're gonna use white 2, and we're gonna draw vector here. Just following the line where we want it to be. This is the one. And we're doing one for the back as well. Over here. At least I think it was over there. Wait, what the hell? Yes, it is over there. Let's do this. It's looking a little weird. I think I got it wrong. Maybe I don't. But maybe I do. Anyways. We're gonna paint this white. We're gonna paint this vector white. Export shirt 2. I'm gonna show you how it looks. There we go. It looks alright. Doesn't look so good on this part. Oh yes, I fucked up. But that's fine. I guess I can fix it with eraser. I am not with mirror. Okay, let's activate mirror. I like this is enough. Alrighty then. this, let's delete this, let's delete this. And actually, the inner top, this is a skin overlay. We don't want this here. Let's export this. Inner top. And we're gonna delete this. And we're gonna add this on the bodysuit. So this time is no longer like stick to the skin. It's not painted over the skin. We don't want it to be painted over the skin. We're gonna shrink bodysuit 1. Yes. This could be smaller too. But that's fine. It's not like this character is gonna be fighting. Maybe she is. Okay, let's delete something maybe. Make this bigger. To repeat. Well, that's fine. Okay, so now what she's using. Let me check her bottoms. There it is. It's blue and with like a belt. So I will teach you how to do this with okay, let's actually leave here. Leave. Save as new item. Lucy top. Lucy top. Delete this. Lucy top. Bottoms. Custom. Let's create a new. It's gonna be shrinked. Yes, let's create. Like I said, we go with bodysuit. And let's edit. We are going to make this from the bodysuit. We are going to make the bottoms now. So to do that, we're gonna mark stuff with red. How do we want this? Like over here, pink. Yeah, like this, something like this. And like this over here, I think. This looks like nice bottoms. Now we also want a belt. There can be another bodysuit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna export this as bottoms. And we're gonna open it in Krita. Bottoms. Nice. We also need a guide. Export guide. Guide 2. let's open the guide to paste it in here. And now we're gonna draw, well, we're going to draw these bottoms of the reference. Where is it? These bottoms. We're gonna need the color picker. So let's get this color into Krita. And let's follow this line as well. Whoops, I need to add a vector layer. All right. So we're only gonna be doing half of these buttons, and then we're gonna mirror it. It's a little hard to mirror using vectors, but we will be doing it. Actually, let's break this. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Control C, actually no, duplicate, select both, and mirror them. Now we're gonna go into here. Whoops. Into here. There we go. Now we go a little bit more to the middle. Yeah. We're going to mix this with Control E. Mix. So this should be a single one now, and we paint now. Paint this, we paint this, we paint this. Right. So now we're going to export this one. Is this how it looks like? Is there another color? No, it's just this color. The other color is the belt. We're going to export this into bottoms. Yes, we're going to replace the old bottoms. And we're gonna add these bottoms. See, looking very nice. Now, also, what we can do is grab these other bottoms from here. Export. This is always not painted in the skin. Inner bottoms. We're gonna delete this because skin overlay means it's painted on the skin. We don't want that. And let's add this into bottoms. A template. Actually, let's duplicate this. Delete. Delete. Inner bottoms, please. We are going to shrink you. There we go. And now, actually, let me check on this. This looks a little funny how up it is, this part. So let's try fixing that. I'm afraid there is no fixing it. Who cares? It looks fine. Let's leave it at that. Now we are going to add the bodysuit again. But this time is for the belt. And the belt is supposed to go where? Let's shrink you. Okay, now let's draw the belt with red. We always use red. The belt should be like this. Like this. You know what? This is unnecessary because I have this already here. I can create the belt already. Vectors. And what I want the belt to be is black with white. So let's draw this belt with vectors. It's very easy. Doesn't really matter if it doesn't look that perfect. I need the color picker to see the color of the belt. I mean, it's pretty much black. Let's add it anyways. This thing is white. And it's bigger. It also appears to have some little squares sides. It's maybe similar to this. I'm not mirroring it this time. Maybe I should do. Alrighty then. So this is my belt. Belt. And now we import here in this new layer. Belt. What I want this bodysuit now is to not shrink, and I actually want to expand a little bit. They are not in the same plane of existence. It's looking all right. This looks a little silly though. We can fix this. Let's draw with red. Smaller. So what we want here is you. Like this, right? It appears so. And how about down? Is down fine? No. Down should also be a little bit squished. Okay. Let's send this new belt into VRoid again. Okay, it still looks shit, but I don't care anymore. What else is next? The boots. Let's save this as save as new item. Your name is Lucy Bottoms. Inner bottoms. Delete this one. Inner top. Nothing. And delete this one. Okay. Now for the boots. Socks. The socks are painted in the body, if I remember correctly. That's how this works. And we don't want that, so let's see if we can do some bodysuit stuff. And boots. Now for shoes, I wouldn't recommend you to make it yourself. You should grab one of these. It's a little hard to make it yourself. I guess I'm gonna do it to show you guys. So let's custom, create new. So what we need here is shoes and what is it called? And socks. I honestly think I'm gonna create both here. So let's give you no shoes. Oh, you're not wearing socks. I see. Hmm. Okay, let me see these socks that I made for them. The texture. Yes, it's bodysuit, okay. Close without saving. So whose socks? They need to go to your knee. So let me see if I have a sock that meet those. That is to up. Yes, Sabrina socks work, but they need to be gray. So let's edit this. I mean, I already teach you how to do. Oh, opacity, right? Oh wait, there is no opacity in this. In VRoid, which is fine. We can use the opacity on. Blender. All right, 3 for this color. Oh, you're already at 3. So let's paint with 3 over here. There we go. This is the color we wanted. Pretty sure. Okay, I fucked this up. Where are you? Yeah, I mean, you can create this in VRoid, I mean in Krita, using, what is it called? Using vector. I already teach how to do that with the pants. Alright. So let's close this. Save as new item. This one is going to be Lucy socks. Shoes. And we're gonna create a shoe. This is gonna suck, but we're gonna create it. Long boots, please. Dang it, it appears that our socks need to be changed. At heel, that's what we wanna see. Alright. Boots. Why did I pick long boots? I don't know. Edit texture, I guess. So where do we want this? Like this. Yes, we want it like this. And we want it color gray. So let's see how do we do this. Export guide. This is gonna be boots. Export. Let's change the name. You're going to be called Boots Guide. Boots. Okay. Let's open this in VRoid. Save as. Open Boots and Boots Guide. Now, do we want to keep this shading? Probably not. We only want the size. So, what we want is a little square here. Right? Let me check this. Yes. A little square that is being seen here. From there? Maybe from here. From here. And honestly, this probably goes all the way to the other place, so let's make it like that. Like this. So let's export again. Boots 2, yes. Let's open Boots 2. Let's paste this. Okay. So we're going to create the vectors for this. Right. What was the color that I wanted? 5858. Keep the color. Let's do this stuff. Paint. New color. And let's add another layer to make these things. What color are these things? Ooh, they are very bright color. They have a little bottom as well, it seems. Duplicate you. Okay, and you appear to have a little bottom, a little hole here. So let's make that little hole. I should probably make this line this color. I didn't copy the new color. I want like a little circle in here. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be exact. So this is gonna be our new boots. Boots. Save. And let's get these boots to replace these other boots. Also, what the hell is happening here? It appears these socks need some changes. Maybe they're too shrinked. Hmm. But this kind of sucks. Maybe if I don't shrink that much, it will be saved. I guess I will fix it in Blender. So this can stay like this. Alright, let's get her. Shoes. Delete. If I ever need her barefoot, I guess I can fix it in Blender. Actually, if she is barefoot, her feet are not gonna be like this. Her feet are gonna be in another position. So this is fine. Socks, where are you, socks? Also socks, you know what, socks? I'm gonna change you here to not be heel, to not that heel. Yeah, I don't want it. You're better like this without a heel. I will just delete this in Blender. There we go. I will delete this part of the sock in Blender. So we are ready. Is she ready? Let me see. No, she's missing a tail and cat ears. So let's go for that. Close without saving. No, save as new item. Lucy shoes. Okay, let's delete this other shoe. Let's actually save her before my computer gets turned on for something. Lucy, you're gonna be good. Lucy. Save. Okay. Accessories. What the hell is this closet? Okay, this is new. This wasn't before it. Oh my god, what is this? I've never seen this. Okay, this is what I always use. Let's get the cat ears. Let me check the reference. She has some food. This? But this is very ugly. I don't like how this looks in VRoid, so let's not add it. She's not gonna have those. Now, ear shape 1. No, ear shape 2. No. Cat ears. It's not rabbit ears. I don't want it to have these little things. Deep roundness. Oh, that's what I was looking for. But maybe pointy fits her better. I think pointy fits her better. Ear size is smaller. Like this. Cat tail. Create new tail. Cat tail. Right. This looks decent. Edit texture. We need to make it like that. So let's export this. Export guide. Tail guide. Regular export. Tail. And we're gonna open it into Krita. Let's start closing Krita. There is too much. Let's open. What was it? Tail. A tail guide. Alrighty. So, where do I want my thingy? Let's grab red. I think it's a little bit less from the base, like this. So like this. Here one. A smaller one here. And one of these should be red. I mean, should be white. Yes. So let's get this texture now. Export. Tail. Yes. Tail. Yes. And let's see how are we doing this. Vectors. So this can be the same color. We don't mind that. And now let's add the little white here. Is it white? It's probably white. It looks like white. So let's do it. I'm thinking from here instead. Okay. And the rest of this white. Let's get rid of this. Compact the opacity, get rid of this, get rid of this. And export this as tail. Save this as KRC. Tail.krc, save. Tail is in here. And I think this is fine. Tail curve, tail point. Now this is fine. Remove top. Not really. Top size. Top height. Yes, we want to change the top height. Top size maybe. Combined joint length. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no idea what that means. Okay, let's just leave it like this. And she should be ready. She is ready. Oh, no, no, no. I'm forgetting her dimensions. So for her dimensions, we're gonna take off her shoes to have the correct height. Maybe also her cat ears. Height, please. Okay. So, how tall is this character? I think my girl characters are usually 165, so let's increase this a little bit. And let's decrease the size of the neck as well. There we go, she's 165 now. So she should be ready now for Blender. Let's get her into Blender. Actually, let's export her as VRM. Yes, I'm gonna show her how to get her into Blender next episode, I think. Yes. So let's export her as VRM. I hope I didn't forget anything. I really hope I didn't forget about anything. Oh, I am forgetting the boots. Okay, let's add the boots. So let's export her as VRM. Polygons. Edit crosshair. We should just be going with this. Export. Her name is Lucy. Created by me. And let's just export her. Well, so next episode I'm going to add her into Blender. And we're gonna do the bones and all of that stuff. Let me see what is next episode. Character details in Epic Blender. Okay, I think I'm gonna do these two in a single video. Character details and IK. And next dragons. So see you next episode. Lucy, save.